Hi there. Welcome to another edition of Wellness Wednesday with Ventura Pop-Up Yoga. My name is Heather Perry, and today I would like to share with you a pranayama practice, one of my favorite practices because it makes me feel very balanced and calm, and this is the real purpose of this pranayama practice or breath control practice. Today I would like to share with you Nadi Shodhana. So Nadi means channel or flow of energy, and Shodhana means purification or to cleanse. And this particular practice is really about finding a center of balance between right and left side, or right and left brain, or right and left hemisphere of the body, and bringing the body and mind and energy into a center of balance. And this is why I love it so much. So much of our yoga practice and our meditation practice is about finding that center of balance. And you can also wish to seek that in your life. We want balance in our work life and playtime and fun time. And we want balance in what we eat and balance in our sleep. And, having a good center of balance throughout our lives is very calming for the nervous system. And so this is the key to this practice and what has been the most beneficial to me. So I like to practice this in the morning, after my yoga practice, after a good opening of my side bodies and my lungs, expansion into my heart space and chest. So this is a welcome time for you to sort of utilize this practice for the most benefit. But you're welcome to do it any time of the day. Just make sure to be rather empty in your stomach so that you have a real ability to take full deep breaths in the body. So to begin, we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up breathing practice, and we'll begin. So taking a moment to find a comfortable seat. You can come to kneeling, or you can sit in a cross-legged pose, sitting in a chair or on a couch. But on the floor is just as nice as well if you'd like to sit on the floor. And then taking a few moments just to really ground. Feel a sense of connection to the earth. And from that place, rise up through your spine, upward through the crown of your head, and relax into your shoulders. So the spine is really alert and tall, but relaxed. Then we're going to take our left hand and just bringing our thumb and our first finger together, resting your hand onto your left knee. And what I'd like you to do first is do the same on the right and placing your right hand down. And what I'd like you to do first is to just close your eyes gently or have a soft, unfocused gaze out in front of you and down. And just taking a few cleansing breaths, 5 deep, whole body cleansing breaths. And focus your attention on the breath coming from the nostrils. And working towards a sense of balance between the right and the left side. Beautiful. And when you're done, taking a moment to bring your 2 peace fingers of your right hand and gently placing them at third eye or somewhere near third eye if your fingers are long enough. If they're not quite long enough or this is cumbersome to you, placing your 2 peace fingers instead inside your palm. And we're just going to be using our ring finger and our thumb finger of our right hand and gently closing your right nostril at the place, not at the fleshy nostril, but at that sweet spot between the fleshy part of the nostril and the cartilage of the nose. And we're just going to exhale out through your left nostril. And for 5 breaths, just inhaling and exhaling through the left side. Really focusing your attention on the left side, breathing slowly, mindfully, and as fully as possible. Sensing the coolness of the breath, fullness of the breath. Once you're done with those 5, releasing your right hand and breathing 5 rounds of breath. As much as you can, keeping that awareness on both of the nostrils breathing, or taking the breath in and letting the breath go out. And now we'll begin on the left side, using the right hand again, placing your 2 peace fingers at the center or in your palm, center of forehead at third eye or in your palm. Let's close with our ring finger in that same sweet spot between the fleshy part of the nostril and closing completely the left nostril. Inhale and exhale out through your right nostril 5 times once again. So we want to find that real center of balance on the right side now. Really focusing all of attention there at the right. Letting the breath be smooth and slow and as full as possible. Once you complete your 5th round of breath, resting once again your right hand onto your right knee, bringing thumb and first finger together, and inhaling and exhaling through both nostrils, or just sensing the breath coming in and going out of both nostrils, filling the body for 5 rounds of breath. Once you've completed your 5th exhale, we'll begin alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodhana, channel purifying breath. Bringing your 2 peace fingers either at the center of your palm or at third eye. Place your right thumb against your right nostril, in that sweet place. And exhale out through your left. Inhale here. Pause at the top of your inhale and placing your ring finger against your left nostril. Exhale out through your right. Inhaling here. At the top, pause, switch, and exhale out through your left. That is one complete round. Inhale here. Pausing, switch, and exhale. Inhale. Pause, suspending the breath, and exhale out through your left. As you continue to flow just like this, imagine the breath is moving from one hemisphere of the body to the other, and vice versa. So there's this circulating balancing of the energies right at the central axis, which is Sushumna Nadi, or your central axis of the spine, the great river of the spine. So both the right and the left bank of the river of your spine are getting this purification practice of Nadi Shodhana. This is said to balance right and left brain, or the Pingala Nadi, the right brain, which controls right brain and left side of the body, and the Ida Nadi, which controls left brain and the right side of the body. So there's this real sense of balancing both sides of the body, both energies, right in the central axis. If you ever get lost doing alternate nostril breathing, just take a moment, pause, and then come back to it, exhaling out through the left nostril and inhaling there. So just exhale out through that left side once again so that you can begin again. So you're welcome to do this practice for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even up to 20 minutes if you would like. If that's comfortable to you. This practice is for most people, and but if you start to feel any dizziness, any discomfort that is not balancing, not calming for the body, certainly stop and take a moment and just breathe naturally as much as you can. You can always come back to those cleansing, purifying breaths with both nostrils breathing if that's more comfortable for you, especially if you have some sinus blockage. But I find this to be really helpful for my sinuses, and that's one of the reasons why I do this, is it can dislodge the sinuses as you go back and forth side to side. It can be very dislodging of any plugged sinuses or any nostrils either of your nostrils that feels plugged or closed off. And so it's very balancing for us in many ways, both physically, energetically, and within the mind. May you find a center of balance. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comments section here in the blog or on YouTube. I appreciate all of you so much. Have a wonderful, balanced rest of your day. Thank you.